Hey, how are you? You've got a dream, yeah? But you're not sure how to get that dream from here to here. From how to move it from existing in our head to living it out in a reality. That's you today. Stick with me because we're going to look at 10 practical steps that we can look to take to help us in starting this journey and in moving forward into making our dreams reality. So, okay, where do we start off? Number one, start small. Start where you are. Anybody that ever achieved anything in life, they started where they were, maybe unsure, maybe not sure how it would be taken or whether they would have the ability or not knowing. If you have a dream, then dreams take bravery and we have to start. So start small. That might be looking at other people that have done this same kind of thing before and looking how they did it, looking at their skills, looking at their abilities, building confidence in yourself. It might be starting to do little things. 2 months ago, I'm a Christian, and a lot of what I want to put across is Christian content and supporting people with living a good, hopeful, encouraging life. Then 2 months ago, I'd get a title in my head and I just filmed myself. I went on a walk or I sat in my house and I would just talk out what was that title, information about that title or things that I believe God showed me about that title. And that's how I started. I didn't even know what I was doing it for, but it was a dream I had, so I started small. Number 2, start with what's in your hand. I'm going to show you a picture in a minute of how this is set up. Believe me, I have nothing. I have no tripod, no camera. I have no light set up. I have none of these things. I have a phone. And I'm talking to you through my phone. So start with what's in your hands. An artist, if you want to be an artist, you need a piece of paper and a pencil. Yes, in time, build up your pencil, type of pencil that you use and the kinds of paper you use and maybe colours and different things added in. But just start with what you have. You only need a pencil and a piece of paper to start. A musician, borrow an instrument if you don't have one, hire one, learn on YouTube. My brother and my son both learnt to play guitars and keyboards on YouTube, and they are both very, very good at these instruments now, or get somebody to teach you. But whatever you do, start with what's in your hand. Don't wait for, oh, I need this, or this needs to be bigger, this light needs to be just like this. No, just start with what's in your hand. Everybody starts small. We start with a dream and we start small. We build on that, but we start small. Number 3, glean from others. There is so much wisdom in this. There is a lot of information out there and not everything is going to be applicable for you. So there is knowledge, first of all, in knowing who to glean from. But when you're looking at your dream, then look at people that you can resonate with, that they have some kind of connection with, and glean from them. And as much as finding out what has worked and what is successful and what is moving them on from one stage to the next, also learn from maybe where they made the mistakes, maybe where it didn't go quite right and it went wrong, because both those things are as important to learn what not to do as well as what to do. Number 4, nice one. Not too sure many people are used for this, are going to be expecting this, should I say. Expect to make mistakes. None of us want to make mistakes. We want to get it right. But guess what? If you are just starting something, then you're going to make mistakes. Anybody who starts out doing anything makes mistakes. So give yourself a bit of grace and take encouragement from this, that people like real people. People identify with real people, because if we were all perfect, like a chocolate box presentation. Do people respond to that the same? No. People respond to real people. So they want to learn from you because they identify with you. And then they can probably take from your message better because they see a real person having a go, but still making some mistakes. So don't see that as a bad thing. Making mistakes, yeah, we learn, we grow, but we're real and people like real. Okay, number 5. Now, this is for all you Christians out there, but if you're not a Christian, then please take this for you as well. Generally, when we have a dream, it's going to be bigger than us. Okay, it's going to be bigger than our day-to-day life. What we're doing, a dream is generally big. I mean, Walt Disney, you know, he talks about dreams and it was on a big scale. So, but if you're a Christian, what our general rule of thumb will be is we've got to use faith to step out in this, because if God has given us this dream, then God's imagination and God's dreams are going to be bigger than what we can do, because 1, we need to rely on him, and 2, we need to use faith to activate in those things. Sometimes it's stepping out the boat, it's believing for further and more than what we think we can do, but it's trusting him. So, you know, if it's a God-given dream, expect to be stretched and to feel that stretch sometimes, but just know that we can trust him, and that if it's a God-given dream, he will lead us in that. Number 6, not one I find easy, I'll be quite honest. Take your time. Slow down. In this world, in this time, everything is on speed, isn't it? Speed dial, microwaves, fast food, driving cafes, driving this, driving that. Everything's on speed. Nothing is on slow down. But if we want to do it properly, let's give it a minute. Let's allow process to what our dream is. Let's, as I said right at the top, start small. Let it gain traction, but allow it to move one step after the other, after the other. If you're like me, bless you, but you may try and stampede at everything at once. Me and my husband, chalk and cheese. I will start something, give it a bash. It might not work, it might work, and I will run at it. I will go for it. Whereas he takes his time, studies it, potentially overanalyzes it. I'm not the one to judge that, but will take his time. And where I could have released 20 of these videos in 6 weeks, he will release 1, and his 1 will probably have, we may get to the same stage at the same time, but his 1 will have probably come across a lot better than my very first 1, should we say. So there is some wisdom in saying, slow down, take your time, allow it to process its order, and do it, and just keep moving in it. Just keep moving one step at a time, slowly, methodically, in good time, in good order, and it will process well. Okay, another important thing, number 7, keep your eyes fixed on your purpose. What is this dream? Why are you doing what you're doing? And what is the end result? What do you want from it? Keep your eyes fixed on this. I think many times things may come in to distract us or put us off or trip us up. And when we keep our eyes fixed on our goal, that is our winning tool to keep moving, because there is a reason for this. There's a purpose behind it. And what I will say in this point as well is keep it in your heart. I think we can get so busy with life, so busy with different things we do, that our mind will take over. Well, remember, that dream was probably birthed in your heart. So keep drawing, keep going back to why did you have that dream in the first place, and keep drawing on that, keep coming back to that, because that will keep you going when it is slightly tougher. Okay, number 8, surround yourself with the right people. So the right people generally will be people that will encourage you and people that will speak life and hope and help into your situation, but also the ones that are on the same kind of journey as you. They might be slightly ahead of you, so they can encourage you with what they've done or how they've done it. But also in that journey, there will be people that are behind you, coming up behind you, and you can encourage those. So these kinds of people, you want to mix in those circles and support each other and help each other and keep moving along, because you will be speaking the same kind of language, heading towards your dream and heading towards your goal. And at this point, I will say as well, learn, because we will have speakers and people that will speak into our situation and speak into where we're up to. And there will be those that will speak constructively, and there will be those that will speak critically. And our wisdom in that is knowing the difference. A constructive speaker will say things that could do with improvement, or could do with taking out or putting in. But a critical speaker will basically speak death into it. Not a very nice word, but that is the truth. They will basically speak something that will shut it down, that will say it's no good, that will say it's done. So know when somebody is constructive, they speak in life because they want to improve you, because they want to encourage you, because they want to move you on. And somebody who's speaking critical, basically, for want of a better word, is just a naysayer. They just want to shut it down. Just know where to glean from and know where to shut the door to, respectfully accept, I'm not going down that road. Okay. Number 9, don't be afraid to change. So I'm a content creator. Generally what I want to produce is Christian content. I want to encourage people. I want to base it around the scripture that has changed my life, which is John 10:10. And I want to base it around that. And I have to see what works in that category. Now, I have put some videos up that they've just run, they've just soared. And then I've put some videos up that I've put some on my photography or my cake making, and people are not at the moment seemingly interested in that. So it's just encouraging people. But if that's not an area they want to be encouraged in, or another thing I would say is, my content, what I'm talking about today, I want to put it out to you. I may have to change the way I say it, not what I'm saying, but the way I say it to engage with people. So never change what you want to do, what your dream is, but maybe change the way you present it that attracts people to your audience, if it is an audience, or that makes people want to buy your photographs, or makes people want to book you for an event if you're a musician. Look at what works and don't be afraid to adjust it. You're not changing the dream, you're just adjusting how you do it to make it the best that it's meant to be. Okay? So don't be afraid of change. Change, you have to be brave, but it's wisdom and, a little bit strong in that. So last thing, last thing, thanks for hanging on so long. Number 10, don't quit. Some of the greatest people of our time, the greatest people that we know, failed miserably at first. Alexander Bell created the telephone. Bell telephone, haha. He created the telephone. 10 years he failed for. 10 years. That's huge, isn't it? And yet he had to keep going. He had to believe that he was going to succeed. 10 years, guys. Come on. James Dyson, guess what he created? Give you a guess? No? No takers? The Dyson, the vacuum cleaner. He failed on several occasions. He kept trying to make the Dyson, it didn't work. He kept trying to make the Dyson, it didn't work. Eventually, one of the most famous and one of the best vacuum cleaners we can buy, I'm not plugging them, but they are a very good vacuum cleaner and we're all aware of it. He failed so many times. And let me give you this last one, because this is a crazy one. Walt Disney. Walt Disney got fired from a job at the age of 22 for, are you ready? Not having enough imagination. Hey, what? Walt Disney not having enough imagination? Well, he got sacked from a job at the age of 22 for not having enough. And look at what that man created. And then he started Disney. He went down the line, he started Disney, and then it went bankrupt. And then he started it up again in another way. So if we can look at the, some of the greatest people of our time and think, well, they didn't quit. They had a dream. I mean, that was one of Walt's lines, wasn't it? I have a dream. If they didn't quit, we don't need to quit, okay? So I hope this little video, it's not quite little, it's over 15 minutes now, but I hope this video has helped you somewhat today. I hope it's encouraged you. I hope it's give you practical advice, because that was my aim today. If I can help you get started, that's my win today. So if this has helped you, give me a quick like. If it has helped you, write in the comments what has helped you, and subscribe as well. And if you know somebody else who has got a dream that isn't moving, or doesn't know how to move, please share this with them as well, because let's all win together, guys. We're not here just for ourselves. If we were in the world, that would be quite sad, but we're here, to help and to support each other. And it was just a little thing I thought I'd try today. And if it has helped you, yay, it's worked what I aim to do. So take care, guys, and speak to you soon. Okay, bye.